give it a little punch here. Well, yeah, this four-wheel drive really gets on it. Wow, very nice torque. Yeah, this is pretty quick. This is I believe looking at about. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Peters Autovlog. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today, I'm going to get behind the wheel of this beautiful 2023 Genesis GV80 SUV. Now, I'm very excited because I've never driven a Genesis product. It's going to be my first time behind the wheel of any Genesis product. I did drive it here basically about 50 feet just to the spot, but have not taken it out on the road yet. But wow, what a beautiful SUV. And before we go on, I want to give a big shout out to Bartow Ford for allowing me some time with this beautiful GV80. Big thank you to Tim. And I'm going to put all their information and a link to their website in the description below. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have a 2023 Genesis GV80 Advanced. Now, this Advanced model also comes with the Prestige package as well. So that you're looking at about $12,500 in options that this GV80 has. Now, this one here is finished off in big black, which is a nice black metallic color. If you're gonna see in the sunlight, I don't know if the camera's gonna capture, but there's a lot of metallic flake in this car, which really looks great. Now, this is, I think, one of the best looking luxury SUVs on the market. You know, considering it's pretty good competition in this segment, considering, you know, Acura, Lexus, you got BMW, Infiniti, Acura, Audi, you know, the manufacturers have some sort of luxury SUV. Bang for your buck, that is probably one of the best ones you can get. Now, this one here, as I mentioned, is used. It's got just under 15,000 miles, and they're asking just under $60,000 for this pretty much lightly used model. Now, of course, this one here has the sticker in it with it. It was just basically bought just over $77,000. So you're saving about $17,000, $18,000 you can probably save by buying this pre-owned one here that we have with us. Now, you get that's for about $60,000. That's a lot of bang for your buck, considering, you know, the luxury pricing of this SUV, especially nowadays with inflation and everything. So this is still a pretty good buy, to be honest with you. Looking SUV. I mean, look at this front grille. It's an aluminum grille with a Genesis badge here in the front camera. Of course, you got a lot of radar detection here, or your sensors here on the very front. As you can see, we got a bit of chrome here on the bottom with air curtains here coming in. We got your projector LED lights, which has, look at that, just beautiful paint. I really love the styling of this. It's just so handsome. 22-inch wheels that come with this Prestige package. As you can see, big aluminum wheels. These are wrapped around some Michelin 265mm Michelin Primacy all-season tires. Pretty big tire package, 265, and this is basically the same tire all around, a square package. As you can see, we got some pretty massive 14.9-inch rotors. These are two-piece rotors with 4-piston calipers with the Genesis name on them, so it looks pretty sporting and pretty aggressive. Now, this Genesis GV80 is packed with, or does come with, the electronic suspension, and it has all type of independent suspension, you know, really nice setup suspension, more I think to the sports side if I'm correct, but overall beautiful looking wheels all around. So we got a bit of chrome here in the bottom here below the doors. Kind of, I'm not crazy about all the chrome. I can do a little bit less without it, but it's between a chrome and an aluminum. It's really nice. Not an overall bad design, if I may say so. Or some tinted windows, as you can see. And this one, you got, of course, the body painted mirrors as well, with the camera here in the bottom. And the door handles have a bit of chrome as well, aluminum black as well with them. And here in the bottom, you see we got the same wheel. Here we have a little smaller, I think it's a 14.2-inch rotor with Genesis 2-piston caliper here in the back. So as you can see, it's very nice here. It got also a sunroof. We got some aluminum roof rails here on the very top. Coming here to the back, kind of the Bentley-ish looking type of rear design. I really love it. I mean, the designers of this Genesis car is really, my hat's off to them, because they did a fantastic job in terms of how good this SUVs look. First, you get the Genesis name here on the bottom, GV80 with the all-wheel drive. Of course, this is the all-wheel drive system with the 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6 as one of the engine options. For the higher end option, there's also a 2.5 liter inline four-cylinder engine with about 300 horsepower. This has 375 horsepower. You can see we got, coming to the bottom, we got dual exhaust tips, kind of just big fade exhaust tips, but that's part of it. Really nice what this is. We get some markers there as well, a bit of chrome, and overall your rear reverse lights are actually down here, as you can see there. But for about $60,000, you definitely have a fantastic looking SUV. Lots of technology, lots of Nappa leather inside with this package. You know, 14.5-inch screen. What more can you ask for about 60? I mean, you can probably get a Ford Explorer with the same price and doesn't have this type of luxury. Let's go ahead and come to the back. I have the key with me here. As you can see, very nice Genesis key. As you can see, we got open close. We have a hold. We have basically, you can also park this up if you'll start up and push itself forward or back. And we have the lights, and we have, of course, the panic, and we have the hold. And let's open up the rear hatch of this Genesis. You can see the LED lights that this one has. Now coming here to the back of this Genesis GV80, we got about 35 cubic feet of space here in the back with the seats. This one does not have the third row option. There's only basically the middle row, the second row. Those kind of fold up as well with the buttons right here. We're gonna do it, but we also have a 12-volt connection right there. We got a lot of nice mat here, as you can see. There storage spaces here on the side. Now I want to kind of check, this is so brand new. I'm gonna open up, guys, so you can see. We got a little bit of more storage space. Now, I don't believe we have a spare on this one. We just have basically, looks like a spare tool kit or something like that, just an entire inflator. We do have a first aid kit right there. And this thing is still pretty wrapped up, brand new. Somebody had this and not used it a lot, as I can see there. So you got pretty good stuff there. As you can see, a lot of more storage space here on the bottom, but a very good roomy interior nonetheless. You can see we got some speakers there as well. I think this has got the 21 speaker Lexicon stereo system in this baby as well. A lot of LED lighting here, as you can see. Very nice, spacious. Now the floor is sitting up a little higher than usual, but still a pretty good size for this SUV, if I may say so. But really nice for that. As you can see, got the shocks and everything. Now coming in here, of course, you can just press the button and or the key, and of course that will come down, as you can see right there. Let's go ahead and check out the power plant of this Genesis GV80. Let's go ahead and open up the hood. This is, of course, has some hydraulic assistance. Thank you, Genesis, for putting those. And ladies and gentlemen, here we have the 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6. This has got 375 horsepower, 391 pound-feet of torque, going through the four-wheel drive system, and of course an 8-speed automatic transmission that this is what it has. Very clean engine, as you can see, very organized and nothing crazy, nothing like, for example, some of the Ford products are revealed lately, which is all kinds of hoses and looks like a mess of snakes. This is pretty clean. But the double intakes, as you can see there, going into this twin turbo V6, lots of power. Now, as I mentioned, of course, you can also get the 2.5 liter inline-4 turbo with about 300 horsepower that engine has, and the same transmission. But really good power plant, four-wheel drive. You can go wrong with this engines, and this seemed to have pretty stout engines from, especially these V6 engines from Genesis Hyundai. So, but there we go, guys. Here's the engine for this Genesis GV80. Let's go ahead and drop the hood. It's a little hot. And there we go. And let's go ahead and check the interior of this Genesis. Now, as you can see, they're really beautiful interior. I mean, this could be almost a Bentley levels, BMW levels of luxury and design. Of course, we got Nappa leather. Now, these back seats are controlled by basically power, so this is awesome to have. Of course, you can do the seat button here. You can, the seat will automatically come down if you want to have some stuff in the back. That comes on by itself, and I'll stop right there. Well, actually, we'll go all the way down, and you can just bring this back up again with a button. Of course, you can put the seat back or front, as you can see there. Really awesome. Now, of course, this has the Prestige package, which gives you this Nappa leather, which was fantastic. Now, these seats in the back are cooled and heated, if I'm correct. That's part of this package. Down here in the middle, we do have a center armrest. As you can see there, that's really nice. And you press this button, and that little so nice and gentle comes up. Very nice. Now you can tell all the quality of the materials that you feel. It really feels in the materials. Really nice what Genesis has done. Let's go ahead, guys, and get inside. But before, you see, we got some of the Lexicon speakers right there. We got aluminum. All this is really soft touch with a real wood trim right there. And of course, we got the automatic sunshades here for the windows of the doors. Really awesome interior. Let's go ahead, guys, and get in. This is GV80. As you can see, guys, awesome interior. Plenty of headspace, even with this double sunroofs. I like the Alcantara headliner. That's kind of in the light, I would say light gray, maybe light beige color. And of course, as you can see, we got some mirrors there. As you can see, that's really cool. Kind of similar to my Lexus LS 430. But really cool the way this is in the back. Leather seats here. We've got some pockets right here on each back of each front seat. Here we have your third zone AC with AC outlets. We got the buttons for the cooled and heated seats. We got basically a house front connection right there, and a 12-volt connection, and USB port, not a 12-volt connection. But overall, pretty good size. And as you can see, we got a little bit of a nice floor mat right here, a rubber floor mat. Umbrella that was left there, but as you can see, guys, pretty awesome interior, plenty of headroom. And as you can see, this beautiful, very modern dash layout to this Genesis GV80. So let's go ahead, guys, and head up there. And stepping into this driver's side of this Genesis GV80, as you can see, guys, the mirrors do kind of also fold down when you fold in and fold down when you were out in reverse. But fantastic, a lot of tech in this GV80. I've kind of been surprised. So as you can see, guys, here in the very front of, or the driver's side of this Genesis, the door is fantastic. You see all the quality leather, the aluminum trim. All the buttons here are in aluminum, which feel fantastic. You can tell the quality of the material. Really impressed with this Genesis. Actually, we got a bit of wood trim there as well. This is real wood as well. You can see all this beautiful trim here and a bit of stitching. Wow, really impressive with all these luxury and quality that Genesis has put into this SUV. So you can see, guys, a lot of covered steering wheel, which a little bit not crazy about the design, but it does work as well. You can see automatic tilt and telescopic steering wheel. As you can see here on the dash, all the leather as well, and of course some of the stitching there. As you can see, really nice. I mean, this is just really fantastic the way all this is. So you can see we got, I believe these are 12-way power seats. I'll put that information for you guys up on the screen. But you can see that Nappa leather looks fantastic. Of course, these are heated and cool seats. I don't know if they're massaging or not. I haven't messed into that so far, but they might have that option there as well. But let's go ahead, guys, and jump inside. Now, I really love this interior. I mean, it feels so modern. It feels elegant. It's just, you know, wow, just a firm believer that, man, Genesis really did their homework in terms of all this design, the way this feels, everything, just the quality of the materials. Really impressed especially for the price. I mean, I have the key with me. Let's go ahead and start these things up, get this Genesis going. Now that this is being turned on, I'm gonna go ahead and straighten out the wheel, and I'm gonna lower the volume control there. Before we, guys, you can see beautiful interior. We got all the full digital screen that comes with this, I believe, Prestige package. Also, we get a 14.5-inch screen here. As you can see, touchscreen, or you can use some of the buttons up here to control that. As you can see, we got the navigation right now on, which is great. Now you can go here and go home, actually menu, and actually let's go back. Let's go ahead and use this one here that says home. Where is that menu? And let's go home here. So you can see we got all kinds of things. I'm gonna mess with all this, but you got, of course, all the latest and greatest of technology. Navigation, you got satellite radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Alexa, all kinds of connections. Of course, this is also updated over the air. You can see you got media, we got radio, extra phone, connection devices, all kinds of fantastic things you can do. Voice memos, setup, valet mode, Genesis Pay. We got also seat. Of course, we do have probably massaging seats. Let's go ahead and check it out. Passenger controls, secondary controls. Yeah, I can even control all your. There's a lot of things. I'm not gonna give you guys a full control, basically, description of everything. Is what we're here for a while, but just to see you guys, really fantastic interior. All the leather that you can feel here is fantastic. You got the AC outlets right there, part of the design here, which looks fantastic. You got your glove box right there. Let's go check out the sticker now that we have that with me here. Now, as you can see, guys, here we have this Prestige GV80 2020. Now, if you can see the packages, we got the Advanced package with leather seating. Of course, we got the Prestige package with the 22-inch wheels, the 12.2-inch screen here as well. The noise control, all the second row seats that are powered. We got a first aid kit, cargo tray, reversible, 150, the mud guards 150, bumper to bumper, for a complete, but a price of $77,200 for this GV80. See obsidian black, basically Nappa leather with a big black, really fantastic. There's a lot of options. Wow, impressive with all the features you get with this Genesis GV80. Now, before we close the door, guys, and just continue finishing off the interior, I'm gonna rev this V6 a little bit. And definitely hear it. Sounds pretty nice, very smooth, kind of refined, not a lot of movement, so it seems very kind of kept quiet. So this thing will not be, this is supposed to be a luxury, actually, nothing super sporty or anything like that. Let's go ahead, guys, and close the doors. You can see all the beautiful finishes and aluminum on this door. Now, just to finish, guys, of course, we got the 14.4-inch screen, as I mentioned. We got your full 12.3-inch screen, if I'm correct, all LCD screen right here. We got your dual zone AC, and we've got all kinds of controls here. I love that little digital screen here for your AC vents. You can see we got the map as well, navigation, all the buttons there, as you can see there, media as well. You can go back to series and see what's I know this is the volume button right there. Let's see how. Now, this is a fantastic 21 speaker sounding lexicon system that this has. Of course, you got all those beautiful buttons here, aluminum, all the trim feels fantastic. You also work your navigation system with this little dial here. Of course, here we got your little dial here for your gears. We got where my phone is. You got some cup holders. I believe this is a wireless charging pad right down here. We got some USB ports right there. This is to control the camera. As you can see, we got a 360-degree camera as well that surrounding the car, which all look fantastic, if I may say so. Hill descent, looks like we got lock on the differentials, and we got the parking sensors as well. Now, of course, we do have drive modes. As you can see there, we got Echo, Snow, we got Comfort, Sport, and we have custom. I'm not actually put it on sport to see how this feels before once we go out for a drive. But coming here to the steering wheel, guys, you can see I was tilting. I'm going to push it back a little bit. Automatic tilting and telescoping steering wheel with all kinds of controls here for your center cluster and cruise control. There is also a head-up display, which I can barely see. I don't know where that controls are to adjust it, but I'm just going to leave it at that since I'm going to use it. But the visibility is very nice as well. Now we do have some dark tinted windows that's going to help out, and the shades are up, but we also have the double pane sunroof here. As you can see, the sunroof looks really nice as well. This thing's closed as well. I have them open out right now to give us a little more light. Up here we got the controls for the sunroof and of course your SOS, and I believe there's also a system here to connect to I would guess Genesis services. Of course you get a little bit of a spot here for your sunglasses with a bit of kind of aluminum look to that. A rear view mirror here with home link as well. And here in the middle center console, if we press the button, this thing comes up. Really nice. I don't see any connections there down here, except no, I don't see anything at all here. As you can see, pretty nice, nicely covered, stuffed. And I don't think this opens up any other way. I think that's the way it is. But that's really nice. I see you got the wood trim here, as you can see there. But overall, a fantastic looking design. I mean, very elegant. You can tell just the quality materials used in this. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we get our seatbelt on. Let's go ahead and go out for a test run. You can see that's the camera. The rear camera is set up. So let's go ahead and put this thing. It's kind of interesting the way this kind of trying to press it out. Now we got our reverse camera. As you can see there with a 360-degree view, and of course we also got basically your navigation here as well. But the camera has got a really nice angle as there you can see with trajectory lines, and of course we do have sensors there as well. I don't know if the sensors are up or not, but let me see if they're on. I think they're off. Oh, they're on. No, they're on, as you can see. Oh, there we go. But there we go. As you can see, guys, you can switch the camera around as well to the 360. All pretty cool stuff you can do with this camera here. It's an awesome camera system that this Genesis set. Let's go ahead, guys, and go forward. And we are on sport mode, if I'm correct. And we got all kinds of technology, as you can see, all kinds of lane keep assist. We got blind spot mirrors as well. We got all kinds of Genesis safety systems, if I'm correct. Let's go, guys, and head out for a drive and see how this Genesis G80. Now this is the very first time, guys, I'm heading out into the road and driving a Genesis product. I've been always being really eager to drive, you know, the Genesis or even the Kia, you know, anything that's quick with this V6 twin turbo. So really eager to drive this. Now we are in sport mode and getting this baby out. You see the camera there. It's pretty cool the way that is. Kind of shows you how the camera is set up. But wow, I feel my seat restricting a little bit. You see this Ford dealership's got a lot of inventory nowadays. Very quiet too. Very nice and quiet. Let's check out the brake, how this feels. Very nice. That's a pretty torquey engine. It's got 391 pound-feet of torque. I don't think it's probably no more than maybe 2,700 RPM, give or take 2,500. And there seems to be a lot of traffic heading this way. I don't know why, but all right, let's go out and see how this thing is. Wow, nice, quick engine. Wow, very nice. Very nice acceleration, very smooth engine, very smooth transmission. Very quiet as well. Now you can see, guys, I do have my cool seat right now set up on the second stage, which feels fantastic. This morning was still pretty cool in Florida. We were down into the mid 50s this morning. So when I came in this morning, it was really nice. But now it got up to, I should be up to the 85 degree weather right now. That's the kind of it is right now. It's a little drier, but it is much cooler right now in Central Florida right now. Kind of unusual, but we're already going into May very soon. But all right, guys, so driving my first time and being behind the wheel of this Genesis on the road or any Genesis or any particular, basically this beautiful motor that I've known. And of course, this is also the same motor that's in the Kia, the four-door sedan, the Stinger, of course. And you also got the GV70 sedan or GV60, one of those. I missed the name right now, but I always wanted to get behind the wheel of one of those. And this is going to be my first experience behind the wheel, or it's being the first experience behind the wheel of a Genesis. Now the steering wheel feels nice and thick. Very we're doing 60. Let's punch it a little bit here. Nice torque. Yes, she does go. Let's check out the brakes. Oh yeah, the brakes. Oh yeah, the brakes have good power. Those 4-piston calipers in the front with those big rotors definitely can hold this thing down. Very confidence inspiring. Yeah, they got some good feedback and nice punch. Oh, look at that. I love that. You can have your cameras here and set up once you're turning that one of these. Oh, that is one awesome feature. I have not, this is the first time I've seen this feature. I've seen it before in other reviews of my colleagues, but first time experiencing this firsthand myself. And coming here to the stop. No, I don't see anybody coming. This guy should get the light soon, but let's give it a little punch here. Whoa, yeah, this four-wheel drive really gets on it. Wow, very nice torque. Yeah, this is pretty quick. This is I believe looking at about 6 seconds to 60 with this GV80. So it's got some good power, and this thing feels pretty stable, to be honest. For a pretty mid-sized luxury sport utility, this thing feels pretty sporty. The suspension is awesome. It's got a good feedback. It's of course it's electronically adjusting. We got the multi-link suspension that's working, but it feels, the ride is fantastic. It is not soft or floaty at the same time. It's very nice and firm, but with the comfortable firmness that you kind of expect of this luxury SUVs. The steering is pretty direct, not a ton of feeling, but you can tell just pointing where you want to go, especially with this 22-inch wheels. Now, considering these are really low-profile tires with a big 22-inch wheel, the ride is pretty impressive, to be honest. Quiet too. This thing is so quiet. It's probably got thick glass, and it's got that. Also, it's got some sort of anti-noise. That's part of this Prestige as well. Yeah, as you can see, it's telling me that I'm off the line. So. But at least it doesn't pull like the Ford's product. The Ford Copilot 360 pulls you. This thing lets you know, and then we'll probably start pulling you, which is, I think, probably the better option now. Now, since I love to drive, and I absolutely love to have myself, drive myself and feel the car, I'm not trying to get used to all this, active systems, Ford 360 or Genesis system. I love that camera. That is such a helpful item. I wish a lot more manufacturers did that. Yeah, this is probably, I gotta experience all these active systems sometimes, the way they work. Sometimes they do help, but kind of goes to the people not really paying attention and not good drivers, I think, because obviously if you're a good driver, you're paying attention, being respectful to others on the road, you don't need all this safety stuff. But it is good to have it in secondhand as well to help you. But overall, wow, I'm very impressed with this Genesis GV80. Very, very impressive SUV. I like it. It's such a good feeling. Lots of luxury, lots of Nappa. I mean, the stereo is fantastic. You got enough technology, and if we go, for example, back to menu, you get everything at your fingertips. Big screen. Oh yeah, see, it's detecting the car in front of me that I'm gonna get close to while he's turning. But yeah, it's a good system. This thing is pretty active. Pretty impressed with the system that Genesis has. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys, one of you guys own one of these GV80s, GV70s, or whatnot, what other. Oh wow, we got a lot of traffic coming this way. You know what? Yeah, we got a lot of traffic jam there, but wow, yeah, very impressive with this Genesis GV80. Let me know what you guys think, and actually let's go back around to a spot and we'll go from there. Very impressive SUV for sure. I'm gonna actually drop the AC a little bit. I love the way everything's very easy to work. The ventilation system is very simple, easy to get adjusted to. Nobody coming. The steering wheel first, everything just feels well made. I mean, this is a lot of car for $60,000, if I may say so. No, it's a nice Mercedes-Benz right there. But let me know what you guys think of this 2023 Genesis GV80. This is probably worth buying over a new one, because you're saving quite a bit of money. And sometimes, some manufacturers or some dealers are kind of going up, and you see, no, we're not gonna make it. Let's go ahead and, yeah, as you can see, got the camera. We're not gonna make that. I'm glad that kind of shows you there. But let's go ahead and go back a little bit. Great camera angles, you can see that really helps out. That's something I kind of agree that you can definitely use, especially the angles for that. But there we go, guys. 2023 Genesis GV80. Put this in park. Sports SUV, really like it. Awesome SUV, and lots of quality materials. Feels elegant, quiet, rides nice, good power, fantastic suspension. Really impressed with this SUV. This is a great competitor to this very competitive SUV market. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys made it so far into the video, I really appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic day, evening, day, or night, wherever you are, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.